Welcome to HTML attributes tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be covering the usage of very commonly used HTML attributes in the web page. So any HTML elements can actually have attributes, and attributes actually provide additional information about the corresponding HTML element. And attributes are always specified within the start tag. And also attributes come in name value pairs. Say for example, here we actually have an attribute, say lang, with a corresponding value en-us. So this lang attribute actually refers to the language which is actually declared. And declaring this language is important for either screen readers or search engines to identify the language. And here the language is en, which corresponds to English. And if there is any dialect, this can also be followed with two and the letters, and here it is us. Coming to the next attribute, we have title attribute in the paragraph tag here. And this title attribute it can be used so that when actually the mouse gets hovered over that particular element, the attribute value can be displayed as a tooltip. So let's just see how it gets loaded in web browser. Okay, so here you could see my first paragraph in this example is the first paragraph here. And when you hover on over it, about paragraph is the value which is being displayed. And this is the same value as you see for the title value. So any attribute value can be stored either in double quotes or single quotes. And even HTML5 standard also is fine with not having any quotes, but it's always recommended to actually specify in either double quotes or single quotes so that there wouldn't be any exceptions of avoiding spaces, etc. So you could actually see that benefit in the second paragraph element here. So we actually have a second paragraph element which actually has the content saying my second paragraph in this example, and whereas the title value here is about second paragraph. But within the attribute value itself, we actually have a double quote pair. So we could actually start and end this attribute value with single quote instead. So let's see that in the browser. Okay, if you just hover over it, you can actually see the tooltip saying about second paragraph, and the second keyword itself is actually having the double quotes. You could also see another attribute which says href here, and href is actually used to point to any links. And here we are actually defining the content to be Google website, and we are providing the link to the Google website. So let's see how it gets used in the browser. So you could actually see when you hover over that particular link, the mouse pointer is being changed. And when you click that link, that directs the browser to the Google website. So this is how you could actually place links so that you could actually point the corresponding web page to either new pages, either opening in the same browser or in a different window. So you could also see one more HTML element here, the image element. So the image element is actually used to display images in the web pages, and the source attribute here actually corresponds to the particular image which needs to be displayed. So here the image what we wanted to display is the search.png, which is in the same path in the file system here. And this also has one additional attribute which says alt. So this particular alt attribute can be used whenever the image is not available. The text can be replacing that particular image in the web page. And also alt attribute can be useful for screen readers also to identify the information related to that particular image. And the width and height attributes correspond to the dimensions of the image what we wanted to display. So here if you see, you find a glass icon corresponding to that particular search.png, and let's just try to modify the value so that the image is not available, and let's reload the web page and see how it gets rendered. Okay, so now you could see search is the text which is actually being displayed instead of the image, which is nothing but the value which is present in the alt value here. So with this, we actually covered very commonly used HTML attributes in this tutorial. Thanks for watching.